Ladies and gentlemen, MHF is back. We back, baby. We're here. And, I just want to say, big up to all of you guys. Absolutely amazing, incredible, toxic community of a bunch of frauds. But I love every single one of you. The reason why MHF hasn't been active, he will admit it when he's here, is Mo himself. I wanted us to upload a bit more, but we back, baby. We back. Action-packed Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Action-packed Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Fabio Carvalho equalized in like the 93rd minute against the Chelsea. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First and foremost, thank you for reminding me, Caster. Arsenal 3-0 slapping of Nottingham Forest, and Spurs 3-0 slapping of West Ham. And we must not forget, Judge Mo lost Juventus against Inter Milan. He's here now. You get me? Mo, can you admit to the people that you're the reason why we didn't do as much MHF? Because they're blaming me.
Yeah, I was on vacation.
See? I'm innocent, chat. I'm innocent.
I'm on vacation. Anyway.
And we need you guys' help, so please do hit the like button and subscribe, Habibis. What game you want to start with? Tell me. I'm ready.
Chelsea were robbed, actually. In daylight.
How?
You know the goal was offside, right? Ouattara was offside, clearly.
But there are no offsides from...
No. After the flick from Ayer, Ouattara was offside, and he flicked the ball to Carvalho. And he interfered with the play, and they didn't do it. Go watch it again in slow motion.
I did watch it, but there are no offside in the
We watched it. Habibi, after the throw-in, Ayer flicked it, right? When Ayer flicked it, Ouattara was offside. Clearly. We watched it on the terrace. We like Terry went to watch it. Everybody went to watch it. It was offside. Clear offside, and they missed it.
Send me the link to watch it now, then.
They just watch the highlights. I don't know where the link is. I watched the highlights. You're not gonna have it in your country. You're not gonna have it in your country. I watched it on the NBC here. On the NBC.
Talk.
People want to talk about Inter, bro. I actually just want to say that we played well, actually. We don't deserve to lose. But anyway, we have a very inexperienced coach, and yeah. But
I've literally searched on Twitter the word offside. I want to see what comes up.
It is offside. It's clearly offside.
That's not clearly offside, Mo, with the new rules.
Ouattara was offside. Ouattara was was offside.
That's not clearly offside, Mo.
No, it is offside.
No, not with the new rules. It's the same reason why Eze was onside.
What do you mean? That I mean, he was closer to the goal when he flicked it.
Rules now gives a little bit of leeway for the forward line player. You know that, right?
No.
Same reason why Eze wasn't offside, Mo.
It's not. No, Eze was way behind. What are you talking about?
No, Eze wasn't way behind. He wasn't.
No, what are you talking about?
Offside.
No, what are you talking about? This was offside. Habibi, no, this was offside. This was offside. They dropped the ball here. He was offside. I swear to God, he's offside.
There's a tolerance on the
No, there is no tolerance. There's no tolerance. No,
there is literally tolerance. You're just saying no, but that's the rules.
Yeah, Habibi, what do you mean tolerance? What does that mean?
Now they're giving a little bit of leeway to the forward player.
No, that's not implemented. You're talking about the Arsene Wenger thing. It's not implemented this season. It's not.
It has been implemented.
It is not implemented this season. It is not. No, it's not. It's not implemented. It's not. You can go check it. The offside rule is the same. It's the same as last season. It's the same off the shoulder right here, the last pin, the armpit for both. No. The people that are saying it's not offside from throw-ins, it's not the throw-in, it's the flicking from Ayer. What are we talking about? He's offside. Ouattara was offside. His leg was offside. They didn't check it.
Here's my thing. Chelsea need to work on this. Like my thing is, I don't think Chelsea fans should overreact. I was very fair to Chelsea on my match reaction, and I stick by a lot of what I said. There's no need for us to sit up here and act like Chelsea are shit now or Chelsea are done or whatever. Like, we can't exaggerate the reaction. But at the same time, I think Chelsea need to work on this. There's a difference between clubs that are in the title race and clubs that are in the top 4 race. And I think Chelsea need to make that adjustment to become the type of club that is in a title race.
I have a different take about this game. Enzo Maresca again went back to being the same thing that he did last season, bro. Why? Can you watch the game? You did a watch along. What was Hato's rule in the first half? What was he inverting to do? Why is he playing higher on the pitch, inside the pitch? He didn't get on the ball defensively. He didn't get on the ball offensively as well. Like, with all due respect to everyone, Enzo Maresca today, and people, and I'm just gonna say one thing. All the people that are saying that Tosin is at fault for the goal they scored, literally, he tried to block it, and the guy shot it from between his legs. Anyone that is saying that it's on Tosin, bro, once a player is put one-on-one with a defender with space, it's a coaching mistake. That doesn't happen in football. You do not put your forward one-on-one defender and then blame the defender, because 9 times out of 10, the forward will get the best out of the defender. That is just a simple. All the Chelsea fans out there, and all the Chelsea fans, and I was with the people on the football terrace, and they clearly want a scapegoat. The problem is some of the Chelsea fans went so far one way in trying to praise Maresca that they don't want to like criticize him as much. Like, yes, they criticize the lineup, they criticize all of this. Tactically, bro. Tactically. And anyone that played football know this. And it's just it's a very basic knowledge in football. If you have a defender against a forward one-on-one, it's a coaching problem in marking, in positioning players on the pitch. That is so simple in football that you need to know it. You do not leave your defender one-on-one with the forward and then blame the fucking defender because he showed him his right. The guy had a clear path to the goal. He could have shot anywhere, right? You want to blame Tosin for this? Absolute frauds. This is Enzo Maresca's fault, and Wesley Fofana's positioning was completely wrong because of the fucking plan. Pushing Hato to invert and Chalobah be the left back and Gittins isolated. And having Wesley Fofana going forward and leaving Tosin one-on-one. What are you, fucking idiot, Enzo Maresca? What the fuck is this? Even if Van Dijk is left one-on-one with defenders now, people will start questioning the tactics. What is this, one-on-one with a defender? Bro, how is that even possible in football? And then you don't want to blame Maresca for this shit? This is so wrong. It's so wrong. The line is too high, as people say in the chat. And the positioning is completely wrong. I want the 3 at the back, Fofana, Chalobah, leaving Gittins. And then people want to talk about Gittins being shit. Yeah, he wasn't good, but he was absolutely let down by his coach. Imagine, Wallah al-Azim, if Salah, every time he gets the ball, he has 2 defenders in front of him, it's a coaching problem because there is no support. It's every time. If you're leaving a young player every time on 2 defenders, and then you are saying he's shit. Yeah, he wasn't great, but also where is the fucking support? Who's even not forget overlapping? Who's even getting close to the guy to actually at least attract a defender? Wallah al-Azim, people don't. Wallah al-Azim, this banter shit is getting in the way of us explaining football. And I'm being serious, and I'm glad we fucking did this, because this banter shit is getting in the way of actually people seeing football for real, right? You do not actually leave your winger isolated with 2 defenders. The whole point of playing wingers, which is what Arsenal did, which is what Liverpool do, is try to isolate your winger with a fullback or a defender. Now the coach's job is finished. At that time, when I played football and I've watched football and I've actually watched football for a long time, The majority of coaches say if we can isolate our winger with a defender one-on-one in a 10 by 10 yards, we already made the tactics correct. That's what Liverpool fucking do with Gakpo, with Salah. That's what Arsenal do with Madueke and Martinelli. That's what every single club do in the world. Try to isolate your winger with a defender so they can take him on or create a half yard to cross or something like this. Every time Gittins is getting the fucking ball, he has 2 defenders to beat. And then Chelsea was like, yeah, but he was shit today. And he couldn't beat the defenders. And every time, the guy's trying to. The inside is closed with the defender, and the outside is fucking closed with the defender. What do you want the kid to do? And then Joao Pedro.
Okay, I completely disagree with you, and I'll tell you why. First of all, big up everyone who just joined us from the Football Terrace. There's 600 people locked in. Thank you guys so much. MHF is back, so please do hit the like button, subscribe. We're back now. You get me till the end of the season, so we have no more stoppages, inshallah. So please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Now, let me tell you more why I disagree. I don't think it's a tactical issue, because I do agree that Gittins was shit. I don't think Gittins had a good game at all. Even when he did have space, he didn't do anything with it. There were moments where he was tripping over the ball. There was moments where he was literally running into a Brentford player. So he himself didn't have a good game. Garnacho, when he came on, was a little bit better than Gittins, but they both were shit on that left-hand side. I mean, Neto didn't have the same problem, even though Brentford were doubling on the other side just as much. Brentford were doubling down the left-hand side, but Neto didn't have that problem because Neto had a good game, in my opinion. Neto created chances. Neto did something. Gittins didn't. And this is the problem, if you want to call out the deep-rooted issue, this is the problem at Chelsea. When you do sign players like this for flipping and money and profit, the likes of Kingsley and all the Chelsea fans who watch us now anymore, who still watch us and everything, the ones who support us all the time, will tell you, they don't care about the player's price tag and how much they flip him for in the summer now, because they want to win games of football. And players like Gittins and others don't help them do that. That's just the truth. Now, I think when Cole Palmer came on, Chelsea looked a lot better. I think the substitutions that Maresca made, Chelsea looked a lot better. Now, here's the thing that I will blame Maresca for. First of all, I do agree with you on some Chelsea fans, certain Chelsea fans saying Chalobah starts ahead of Konate for Liverpool. Certain Chelsea fans saying Sanchez this, Sanchez that. You cannot blame Sanchez for nothing today. Sanchez was not at fault for a single thing. Don't scapegoat. And the second thing I want to say is Maresca made the right substitutions, but he didn't start off the game right. Here's the problem in the English Premier League. You have to take every game seriously or you won't win it. It's as simple as that. Now, on paper, you should be able to rotate Hato for Cucurella and win the game. On paper, you should be able to play whoever right back and win the game, but the quality is not there. There's a big difference between Cucurella and Reece James versus Hato and Fofana. Way too defensive. And it left them space. It left Brentford space on the counter-attack. Now, the first goal, I have an unpopular opinion. I think in modern football, it's okay to concede a goal like the first goal that Chelsea conceded. Why? Chelsea conceded a goal that Liverpool will concede this season and that City will concede this season. When you're boxing Brentford into their own box, trying to score a goal, they play a ball in behind, you're playing a high line, it's completely normal to concede a goal like this. I think the problem is for Chelsea right now is that in order to take that next step, and Mo will know what I'm talking about, in order to take the next step from being a top 4 team into a title challenging team, into a team that challenges for the league, into a team that wins the league, into a team that does this, the next step now is to fix these little problems, to fix these small issues. By the way, the same move happened before Brentford scored the first goal. The same move happened 10 minutes before the goal, but Tosin blocked it. Same player, by the way, Shada, whatever the hell his name is. Same exact move happened, but Tosin blocked it. Same exact move. That's the thing. So for me, I don't think Chelsea need to panic or anything, but I think Chelsea need to do a lot better. That's how I'm looking at the situation. It's not time for you to panic. It's not time for you to go all out crazy. It's not time for you to cuss out the whole team or whatever, but it is time for you to go okay, we need to do better in order to take the next step. Because as things stand, despite the fact that myself, Mo, and many others have done loads of Chelsea prop headed into the season, specifically after the Club World Cup, we can also take a step back and go like, hey, guys, this is like not good enough, because if you want to take the next step and become a title challenging team, this is not how you do it. You need to do a lot better. So that's honestly how I'm looking at the situation, and I think that's the problem that Chelsea struggle with. They're not taking that next step. They're not.
I agree. I looked at this lineup and I looked at the money that Chelsea spent, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? Gittins, and then you bring Garnacho and Tariq George. That is your bench. Yes, Cole Palmer is there. We have no solutions. We have no solutions, to be honest. They're like, what is this? Like, you should have better solutions off the bench after the money you spent. And if you want to be title contenders, like, I get what Sam is saying, you're pushing people forward, but I wouldn't do it in the first half that much. I wouldn't push 9 players and leave 1 player behind. That is too risky, to be honest. That is too risky for me. And I know that you did this.
I don't like this because we criticize Arteta for the opposite.
No, I disagree with you on this. I disagree with you on this. In my opinion, what Chelsea did in the first half for the goal is suicidal. Leaving that ball behind, that much space.
But they're trying to box Brentford in to score a goal.
You can box them with 8 players and you can push players forward. And Brentford had, no, I disagree with you. It's too risky. It's too risky for me. Like, I don't do this. I know that you went too far with the way that you criticize Arteta and praise Arne Slot, but Arne Slot doesn't even do this. Arne Slot doesn't push Konate and Van Dijk forward. Arne Slot always leave 2 defenders behind.
Arne Slot didn't do this. How did we concede the goal against Bournemouth?
Arne Slot, what do you mean? Did Semenyo dribble past all your team?
The first one.
Remind me again.
The first goal Semenyo also scored, not the one where he was dribbling. The first one.
Tell me where Slot left 1 defender behind. 1-on-1.
Okay, not
always.
2 centers.
Exactly, but that's okay. So don't change it now. He left. He
no,
pushed
I'm not
Fofana.
changing it. No, I'm not changing
he
it.
changed Fofana.
I have no problem with the team attacking and conceding because of a high line. And it's
not a high. There's a difference in a.
That's just the style of football that
Habibi, there's a difference in a high line and leaving 1 defender 1-on-1 from halfway line like this. That's different. Pushing all your players forward is completely different. And also, to be honest with you, you have to understand, right? You have to understand, right? One thing, that there is a difference when you have Virgil van Dijk and Konate recovery pace, and you have Tosin and Chalobah at the back. That's what's called utilization of your players. You utilize Virgil back in the days, 3 years ago. Virgil van Dijk, for me, is probably one of the only defenders in the world that I can leave 1-on-1 with a forward. Yeah, fine. But nobody else. No one else. Now, you can leave Saliba 1-on-1. And that doesn't even happen, right? You have Tosin. You're leaving Tosin as your last man with that much space behind him. Yeah, he's wrong. You can tell me, you know what? It's like this. Oh, I'm trying to cross, and then I have a 5'6" forward. Okay, but other teams try to cross. Yeah, but you don't have Voltemada. You don't have Alexander Isak.
You're saying you want
Maresca
to play Arteta ball.
No, I didn't say that. Where did I say that?
You're saying you want him to change his style to play Arteta ball, basically?
Where did I say this?
You just said, like, the problem is leaving Chalobah and Tosin at the back. Okay, so you want him to be more defensive, more compact?
Do you think leaving 2 defenders at the back is defensive? You're completely lost.
No, I don't.
You're completely lost.
I think the center backs at the back is also offensive.
Offensive. That's what I mean. Not one. Not one. He's leaving 1 defender 1-on-1. By the way, he did it a couple of times.
Oh my God, it's already started, guys. Let's. I'm begging you guys, please don't be disingenuous. I'm begging you guys, please do not be disingenuous. Please, don't say Garnacho did assist. That whole goal was fucking Caicedo, bro. Stop.
He didn't assist even. It was the defender cleared it. He didn't assist.
Bro, like,
he didn't assist.
You don't have to justify everything Clear Lake does. You get me? Like, can we not do this, guys? Like, it's already fucking talking about the Garnacho assistant. Gittins was shit today. I disagree with Mo. I don't think it's the managerial fault.
Yeah, but I think it was shit, but you don't
No, I do understand, but Pedro Neto have the same problem down the right-hand side, but he found solutions. That's number 1. Number 2, that goal was all Caicedo. You don't have to defend everything your ownership does, bro. You don't have to justify it. The money that they flip Garnacho for, you ain't going to put it in your pocket. It's going to their pockets. Inter are
Yeah,
so shit.
100%.
Brentford would beat them. What Akash is saying. Fair.
Well, okay, can you show that comment again? Just a simple. We went to the hardest ground in for us for Inter, and I thought we played well. We lost to a banger with a mistake from the goalkeeper. We
Not
played
Napoli?
better than Juventus. Huh?
Not Napoli more difficult?
No, the hardest one for Inter is Juventus
Derby
Stadium.
d'Italia.
Yeah, Derby d'Italia, of course. And I saw, but I wouldn't excuse the losses. By the way, Jan Sommer is the lowest rating ever for Inter player since the ratings came, 3.4. I've never seen it. By the way, again, this is again, and I don't want to get dragged into an Inter conversation. It's just, to be honest with you, we are now a team that is one loss destroyed the club and the ownership destroyed the club. I don't think you ever seen this, but we went from the team that will battle for every competition, including the Champions League, to the team that is really in a banter era. Like, I'm watching the game hopeful today. I think the players don't, I changed my opinion. I think the players, after the loss from Paris and after the board assigned Kivo, the players don't care anymore. And you saw Thuram, I don't know, you didn't watch the game. We conceded the fourth, and Thuram was in the halfway line laughing with his brother, and he was covering his face laughing. And Inter just lost in the 93rd minute, just to let you know. And he doesn't care. It's a payday for him. Akanji didn't care today. He got on loan from Man City. He achieved everything in football for himself, and he doesn't care. He was playing like, wow, whatever. Some players have passion.
ساكن من السرقة. فكنا منك بالله عليك. بعدين احكي عن الموضوع. حسام, I thought we agreed on your stream, أخي. Okay, let me explain to you something, African Giant. Judge Mo Don Husam, two people who have done Chelsea prop head into the season, who have praised your football club. I said that Chelsea have a chance after 4 games to have 12 points from 12. You're currently on 8 points from 12. What do you want us to say? Yalla, go ahead. Now, we said Chelsea fans shouldn't overreact. This is like an unfortunate thing. When Palmer came on, you looked better. Caicedo cooked today. Blah, blah, blah. Like, we said all these things. But at the end of the day, you have to be held accountable. You have to be held accountable for what your team did today. You conceded a goal in the 92nd minute that you haven't. Thank you, Kingsley. You conceded a goal in the 92nd minute that you should not have conceded. That ball could have been cleared twice. Twice you could have cleared the ball. You conceded a goal from 2 moments Brentford had. One unbelievable pass in behind from Jordan Henderson, and the other one was a long throw-in. 2 moments. But now, how does Chelsea take the next step, Akhi? How? Chelsea went from Maresca must. Okay, you got Champions League football, you won the Conference League. The must that we said, he musted. No problem. Okay, but now how do we take the next step? You have to ask yourself this question. How do Chelsea go from top 4 race to title race, which is the thing that your fan base want, which is the thing that Chelsea Football Club fans want? How do you take that next step? How? By winning games of football like Brentford, by winning games of football like Crystal Palace. That's the thing. You didn't go away to Anfield and drew 2-2. You didn't go away to Emirates and drew 2-2. You didn't go away to Etihad and draw 2-2. You did this away at Brentford, who have lost Thomas Frank, who have lost Mbuemo, who have lost Wissa. So that's the thing, brother. That's what I'm saying. So it's not just, and by the way, once again, we go back to the summer streams. When me and Mo called out your transfer window, which this is something that me and him have done. You get me? We've done this together, and the Chelsea fans in the chat were mad. Everyone's like, yeah, but from a business perspective, it makes sense. Okay, hello. So when Garnacho is flipped, do you take the money? Does African Giant and Kingsley and all the Chelsea fans take a percentage of the Garnacho money, or what exactly? So when we were criticizing it, we weren't chatting shit. Can we sign a petition to automatically relegate low block teams from the Premier League? 4 out of 4 games now, all in London, all low blocks. Say wallahi.
You have to expect it every game now.
Honestly, wow, really? Teams set up in a low block against you? People have been playing low block against Liverpool for the last 7 years. I've had 7 years of low block. I've had 7 years of, are you crazy? Call Pep Guardiola right now. Ask him how many low block has Pep had to fucking unlock. Mo, how many times have you watched City against a low block?
Every game.
Yeah, and maybe the only clubs who don't do low, fucking Arteta does low block against Pep. The only ones who don't do low block against Pep is probably Brighton, Liverpool, and like I don't know, like maybe 1 or 2 clubs every season. Pep Guardiola has to unlock 35 out of 38 games, all low blocks, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? If you want to be at the upper echelon of English football, you're gonna face low blocks. When teams respect you, they play low block. And by the way, if you were in La Liga, you would face the same problem. If Tabang is in the chat, he'll tell you about the Getafe manager, Bardalas, or whatever the hell his name is. He won a game with 16% possession. 16, 1-6. 16% possession, he won the game of football. Come on, you guys. Please, let's just stop this. If you want respect for your football club, you have to earn it. Simple. You have to earn it. You can't just go like, oh, khalas, just because African Giant is upset, guys, let's end all low blocks in football. They have
African Giant is like, oh, please, Brentford, open your legs because we want to play football. Yeah. That's what you want. That's not happening, bro. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen, to be honest with you guys. I want to shift a little bit. And before I go on to the Arsenal, I wanted to actually touch on something.
Are Chelsea in a title race? How about you answer the big question?
They should be.
Mo, stop. That's not an answer.
It's very early to say.
Mo answer.
They're very early to say. I can't say. Very early to say. Very early to say.
Very early to say yes or no?
Yeah. Very early to say. They're supposed to be. Very early to say.
Okay. Crystal Palace, Fulham, Brentford. What was the other game? They beat someone. Who the fuck they beat? Mish Leeds. Who's the other team you guys played? Who's the 4 teams you played?
And I'm gonna remember every single game that everyone played.
West Ham. So watch this. Brentford, Palace, West Ham, and today Brentford. These 4
I am today. I have to say that Chelsea were not at their best, but they should have won the game and they were robbed. So they should have walked away with 3 points. And we would have said that that Chelsea were robbed. Chelsea played well, played bad, but got 3 points.
But to be fair, if you were a Fulham fan, you would think you got robbed against Chelsea too.
Probably yes.
That's what I'm saying. Yom lek, yom alek.
Yeah, probably. But today is different. Today is not a referee's. It's not a referee's view. Today I think it's a mistake from them that didn't. Unless they show me the line and Ouattara was not offside, but for the clear eye, he was clearly offside. So
okay, now let's take it to the more hypothetical questions.
Go ahead.
So next week, Chelsea play Man United, bogey team for them. Chelsea draw again. Are they in the title race still?
At that time, no. If Chelsea is that at Stamford Bridge?
OT.
Is it Old Trafford?
It's Stamford Bridge. No, it's at the OT. Yeah, like I said, OT. Old Trafford.
Chelsea should win that game. Chelsea should win that game, without a shadow of a doubt.
They don't.
If Chelsea are serious, they should win the game about being title contenders. Because
and if not, then what?
They aren't in the title. They're gonna be like maybe comfortably in top 4 because I see the other teams are struggling. What is gonna help Chelsea? I'm gonna tell you what is gonna happen this season. This is my scenario.
Sleepwalking to a league title, Jed. Have you thought about this possibility?
Arsenal. We're gonna talk about Arsenal.
You're not
Are you not convinced about Arsenal?
بدك نحول على أرسنال ولا بدك نحكي كمان شوي تشيلسي ولا خلص؟
شوية Chelsea, but I wanted to hold on. So Chelsea, it is my scenario with Chelsea. This is what's gonna happen this season, guys. And I want to get Chelsea fans' opinion before I actually move on to Arsenal. Chelsea might be comfortably in top 4 because other teams are shit. I don't think that's enough.
Yeah. Enough for who? Fans or owner? Owner will have enough.
For Mo. With the money that Chelsea spent this season, with the players they have at their disposal, with Cucurella being the left the best left back was Palmer being there, João Pedro. You know what I mean? Cole Palmer and all this stuff. And the money that you spent, you literally strengthening that left side with 90 million pounds. You literally did 40 and 50, right? For 90 million pounds. And last season, you signed Neto for 55 million pounds. You signed Delap and João Pedro. You have Cole Palmer. You brought Andre Santos, arguably one of the best midfielders in League A last season. You shouldn't be comfortable in top four. You should be challenging for the league because that team is good enough. You won the Club World Cup. You destroyed PSG. The team should be good enough. It shouldn't be putting pressure on you to win the title.
Chelsea signing, they told us flip. عمي flip ايش? Do you care about flip today?
That's what I don't understand.
Giant, all the Chelsea fans, you care about flipping?
No, there are people that are honest about this. There are people that are saying that the money doesn't go in our pocket, so we don't care. There are people.
Alex, neither one of us is smoking crack. Title races don't. You don't win the league in September, but you can lose the league in September. Trust me, I've seen my club lose it in September before. So yeah.
So if Alex is talking like this, Alex, are you gonna be? Do you believe your team is gonna be in a title race? Then just let us know.
What if you draw next week to Man United? You wanna know who come after Man United? Brighton. You wanna know what makes the Premier League special? Every game is a war. Beating Brighton is a task. Beating Bournemouth is a task. Beating Brentford is a task. The problem, people don't understand what's happening in the Premier League. The Premier League now has more money than ever in history. Fucking mid-table clubs are spending more than Bayern Munich. Sunderland got promoted, spent more than Bayern, spent more than Madrid, spent more than Barca, promoted side. Now, the mid-table clubs, in order to beat them, you have to be on your A game, Habibi. It's not like the old days where you just turn up and beat Swansea, just turn up and beat West Brom, just turn up and beat Stoke. La, Habibi, now the Premier League is a war, and everyone has their own system and their own style, and 3 at the back and 5 at the back, and for high line, and Iraola pressing the fuck out of you, the Brentford manager playing a low block and having 2 strikers ready to counterattack you at any moment in time, Brighton playing out from the back and playing through your press. But now there is tactical wars now in every game. Ain't no easy game in this Premier League, like specifically against all mid-table clubs. Now, if you tell me Burnley, Leeds, مش عارف ايش, yes, these are easy games, no problem. But the rest of the games, bro, they ain't easy, bro. These all difficult games. So you can't sleepwalk. You get me? Certain games. Liverpool were mocked game week 1 on MHF. Because we beat Bournemouth 4-2. And oh my God, Bournemouth equalized. Now Bournemouth have fucking 9 points from 12.
Yeah.
You see now when you look back now at that Bournemouth 4-2 win, you're like, wow, impressive win. They beat Bournemouth. They scored 4 past Bournemouth. Spurs didn't score past Bournemouth. Brighton got 1 past Bournemouth today. So all these things I'm talking about, like now it should connect with you. Habibi, the problem is not that you winning the league in September. No one win the league in September, but you can lose the league in September because momentum starts to shift. Next week, Alex, you go away to Manchester United. Old Trafford is the shittest stadium for Chelsea. Think, Alex, of all the shit Man United sides you have watched since 2013, 12 years. You haven't beaten a single one of them. Imagine. Chelsea haven't beaten Man United at Old Trafford since 2013. I'm not going to say United win. I'm going to say draw. Okay, you're now on 3 draws and 2 wins. On a start that Chelsea fans...
I predicted Chelsea before October to be top.
Easy start to the season.
I expected Chelsea to be top of the table. I expected Chelsea to be top of the table before they meet Liverpool in October.
That's what I'm saying. People said Chelsea has an easy start. Okay, wait there, Alex. It gets worse. The week after that, you welcome Brighton to Stamford Bridge. Guaranteed win against Brighton? You can't guarantee a win against Brighton. Brighton are a tough side. Then what? See? Name the season that you lost the league in September. Fantastic. Ask Mo, he'll tell you. The year after the quad charge season. After 3 games, it was done already. We lost away at Old Trafford 2-1. I said, guys, it's done. And every Liverpool fan started saying the same shit that I said all summer long. So yes, you can lose the league in September. You can't win it in September, but you can lose it in September. Simple as.
If people don't see the tactical issue with Maresca in some of the games, it's up to you. Mo, you were banging on about them challenging all preseason. Now you realize the mighty pool are the big boys of this country. I didn't say that Chelsea will win the league, and no one said that, but they should challenge for the league.
Yes, then even I said the challenge, to be fair. I said
But guys, at this rate, my friend, they will be 15 points behind Liverpool by January. Like, if Liverpool, are we expecting Liverpool to win tomorrow? Yes, Burnley. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
If me and Mo were on the team, we'll be
12 points, right? Chelsea are 8, right? And the problem is, guys, here is the difference. Arsenal already went to Old Trafford. Arsenal already went to Anfield. Yes, 9 points out of 12. Chelsea should have had 12 points.
Yeah.
Establish this.
That's the thing. That's all we're saying. Beat who you're expected to beat. I'm not asking Chelsea to do anything crazy. I'm saying beat Brentford, beat Palace.
If you go to Old Trafford, okay, if you won the first 4 games and you went to Old Trafford and got a draw, okay.
Yes, thank you. See? This is honesty. That's honesty.
That's fine.
Now,
I will say,
won the first 4 games and drew next week. No, we won't overreact.
No one would care.
Old Trafford, bogey team for you, blah, blah, blah. Adi, no problem. One bad result doesn't undermine the first 4. By the way, when did I say, hold on, where did I say October 15 points? You cannot actually I think he's making his own prediction, to be fair. I think in the hope it was.
You think 15 points by October?
That's what he thinks.
That's you think Liverpool are gonna win every game then? Bro, I don't know what people are talking about, but people really okay. The problem is on the football terrace.
I said September. I don't get your point. What's his point? Alex, what's your point? The one that I said for Liverpool, we lost the league in August. Forget October. Forget that September, October. We lost it in August. 3rd game of the season. I said it's done. 3rd game. I said it's finished. No league title. What are you talking about?
I'm going to tell you one thing other than this as well. The problem is all the Chelsea fans are saying now, I heard this from like 5 Chelsea fans. Yeah, we're going to be all right. Define all right. Yeah, we're going to be good. We're going to be okay. What does that even mean? You're going to be okay. What is okay for Chelsea? Anyway, I want to move on to Arsenal. I want to speak a little about Arsenal. Why are you not taking Arsenal serious? Today's performance was good. Without Odegaard, without Saka, without Saliba, without Rice. So what was your point? Like, why aren't you taking... I'm being serious, wallah. Like today, imagine if Salah is not there, Van Dijk is not there, or Konate is not there. Imagine you didn't have like you had Eze yet, so you had Ekitike, for example. You didn't have McAllister. You didn't have Wirtz. Like imagine if you didn't have 4.
We haven't worked with each other for a while. Forest hired Postecoglou.
Okay.
I said, and this is before any ball was kicked or anything. This was Wednesday when we were first reacting to the Postecoglou news. I said Postecoglou is going to get sacked at Forest this season, and I think it's a horrible appointment. I don't rate Forest. And also, they beat Forest 3-0 last season with fucking Nuno Santo. My thing is, it's not about not taking Arsenal serious. Okay. My thing is, Mikel Arteta is not a manager that can get Arsenal over the line. That's it. خلص me. I made my mind up. It's as simple as that for me. It's just simple as that. Mikel Arteta is not the type of manager that can get Arteta over the line. That's all.
And why is that? Why?
It's not there because the season
why is the reason?
The season where they had no injuries and the other team had injuries, they didn't win the league. The season where they played the most beautiful football in the league, they didn't win the league. The season where City were shit, they also didn't win the league. What are you gonna... By the way, Mo, here's the thing. You know this. You've been watching football for a long time. Ideal in football doesn't exist. No such thing as ideal.
Okay.
عادي tomorrow McAllister might be out for a month and then Gravenberch out for 3 games and خلاص, there's no such thing as ideal. Football has no ideal scenarios. It's as simple as that. Ideal in football does not fucking exist. Harry Kewell in Istanbul, we are already playing AC Milan or 100 times better than us. Kewell got fucking injured before, so there is no such thing as ideal. Ideal in football is non-existent. Simple. Matter of fact, let's go through it. First Premier League game, I didn't have Gravenberch. Second game, I didn't have McAllister. Third game, they both came back against Arsenal. One guy is not fit. The other guy just became a dad like 3 days before. Idealism doesn't exist in football. Salah played like shit in the first 3 games. Konate had in Madrid, he plays like shit. There is no such thing as ideal. Don't tell me this guy was out and that guy was out. Okay, hello. Me and you work with Arsenal fans. Did the Arsenal fans not tell us that they have the best squad in the league? So,
yeah.
How many times have you heard this? Okay.
Yeah.
So you have the best squad in the league. Great. Use it. Use it then.
He did use it today.
Okay. And he won. And I think today Arsenal cooked Forest. Ask me
Okay.
about today's game is different than ask me about this season. Do I think Arsenal will win the league? No. Do I think Arsenal cooked the fuck out of Forest? Yes. I think Arsenal destroyed Forest completely. Deserved to win. Forest didn't lay a glove on them. Like Raya, other than the one save he had from Wood, that did nothing. Completely Arsenal deserved to win today's game. They were unbelievable. For me, in the first half, I didn't like the performance. In the second half, I think Arsenal were so much better.
Okay.
So much better in the second half. Created a lot of chances. Rice could have scored the third, like even 2 minutes after he came on. Arsenal were completely different in the second half for me. A lot more offensive. Had like 16 attempts. So for me, in the second half, Arsenal were brilliant. Completely deserved to win. But when you ask me, why are you not taking Arsenal serious? It's not about taking Arsenal serious. I just don't think Arteta can get them over the line. ما انت مريت بكل السيناريوهات and you didn't win any of them. يعني خلاص, what should I believe in? I was on YouTube with you and we both got clowned for saying Arsenal will win the league. يعني this is not an agenda. I've backed Arsenal 2 seasons in a row. 2 seasons in a row I said Arsenal will win the league. 2 complete different scenarios and they didn't win the league. All Arsenal had to do 2 seasons ago was beat fucking Aston Villa at home and they're league champions. They didn't. يعني خلاص شو أعمل لك? I don't believe Arteta can get them over the line. It's as simple as
So
that.
you don't think Arsenal have a chance of winning the league?
See, now you're changing the words. Have a chance versus will they is 2 different things.
Nobody can guarantee a league title.
Look at this. Look. Read this, please.
Arteta's crackhead, because why does Calafiori have the most freedom on the pitch? He was playing right back and combining with Noni at one point. And Eze had freedom today.
I think the second goal was the best goal they scored today.
The long ball.
You want to know why? Because it's a relief. 2 signings
Yeah.
doing exactly what they bought them for. Gyökeres, correct position at the correct time, as a elite pass.
I know what you're talking about. Yes, probably.
The first goal, I think Sell should have saved that. I stick by my opinion. Completely comfortable height for him. He's here. The ball is here.
It took a little bit of a deflection, but it was too quick for him to react.
Season goalkeeper should have saved it. The first goal for me.
I think it was too quick for him to react. Actually,
big up AF as well, who pointed out in the chat. Gyökeres did hit the bar. I think Madueke played well as well today. We have to give him credit because me and you both
Chelsea could have used Madueke today.
Madueke had a good game.
Yeah, Chelsea could have used Madueke today, to be honest with you.
After watching Gittins for 1 game, maybe. Maybe.
No, but I gotta be objective about Arsenal today. I think Arsenal are building slowly into the season like what they did. Okay, so what Arsenal are doing now, they're taking the failure of last season and they're building momentum. I thought today was more open from Arsenal. Like Madueke had freedom to try to dribble 1 player, 2 players, go to the byline. I thought Eze had freedom to go inside the pitch. I thought Zubimendi had more freedom than before. And I think Mikel Arteta is probably developing to have a little bit of more freedom for the players. But I'm not going to rule them out completely, and I'm not going to say what you said. And like Mikel Arteta is not going to take them over the line, because I've seen this before. I've seen this movie before, and it depends. My problem with Arsenal is not Arsenal Football Club, because I believe that Arsenal will win a lot of games this season. Arsenal are not going to draw 14 games again. Arsenal might win 9 or 10 out of the 14 games they draw. My problem this season is Liverpool might look too strong for them. That is the problem for Arsenal. It depends. I'm waiting to see how Liverpool do, how Salah does as well, Konate, because they didn't sign a centre back and it doesn't look like Gay is going in January. I'm waiting to see if Konate gets injured. Is Konate fit enough? Because he already went out with a cramp. And a cramp means that he's tired, he's overplayed, and Konate have an injury history of before. So my point about this is that if Liverpool stay fit, I believe they are strong. On paper, they're stronger than Arsenal. And no one will convince me otherwise. Having Isak, Ekitike, Gakpo, Salah, McAllister,
Starting 11, yeah.
Wirtz,
Starting 11, 100%.
like even now signing
What? There's a
Isak.
conversation. Starting 11,
Yeah,
no.
squad, I believe defensively Arsenal are clear. I think in the midfield, Arsenal have more depth than Liverpool. But Liverpool, the starting 11 for Liverpool, and probably having McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, and Curtis Jones, that is more quality in depth than what Arsenal have. You know what I mean? Like, you can argue that, to be honest, bringing Szoboszlai in or bringing Curtis Jones is better than bringing Norgard. Mikel Merino was good today, but again,
it's more quality than quantity is what you're saying.
Yes, Arsenal have the numbers to cover, but Liverpool have, they have 5 midfielders only because Harvey Elliott left. I don't count Endo because last season Endo literally played less than 2 complete games for 38 games. So that I don't count him.
And those the last 5 minutes guy when you're 2-1.
Yeah, like I don't count him as depth. Like I don't think that Endo would start if Liverpool need rest somebody.
Endo, you know, there was a moment in time where Endo averaged 8 tackles and like guy comes on, just tackles the shit out of people.
Yeah. But what I mean is that the reason why I don't like is I think that Norgard might start the game here and there. Merino might start the game here and there. Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai. But I don't see Endo starting, to be honest. I see Endo last 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You want to close down the game. There's an injury here and there. Stuff like this.
I agree with you.
For attack, I think having Chiesa, Gakpo, Salah, Ekitike. Okay, let's be honest, guys. Isak, Ekitike, Gakpo, Salah, and I'm not counting Wirtz, is better than Saka, Madueke, Eze, Gyökeres. Is better.
Yes.
Like, can we just?
That's the one place where we beat them, 100%.
The numbers wise, they might have more because if Salah gets injured, who's gonna play on the right? Chiesa or Gakpo or Ekitike? Ekitike is not a right winger; is more of a left winger. You don't have a cover.
Salah gets injured, we change the whole system.
Exactly. So that's why I think Arsenal. I asked the Arsenal fans in my video a question. Did you miss Saka today? Most of them said, no, we didn't miss Saka today. We didn't feel like he was absent, which is, no, but that shows that Mikel Arteta have motivated Madueke enough to actually play, you know? People say Frimpong play right wing. It's completely different than Salah. I haven't, like, Frimpong is a right wing back, right?
Put the flag in the bag.
Yeah, like, I believe that Arsenal have the numbers. If Gyökeres, by the way, and I'm going to speak about Gyökeres because I'm going to tell you something that is ridiculous, by the way. If Arsenal have the numbers, Liverpool have the quality. Like, remove Isak, put Ekitike. Yeah, well. But remove Salah, put Chiesa. Remove Gakpo, put my cousin. Like, that's nobody. Basically. like Rayo's young, exciting and everything, but I've seen this movie too many times. Players get burned out at age of 16, 17 in the Premier League. It's hard. One of the things that I want, let me do this super chats before we actually go to, because I'm going to see something about Gyökeres actually today. Forest playing offensive versus hearing Wolfie choose. Well, I believe, okay, to be honest with you, I believe this appointment is the end of this Forest bubble that we created and Wolfie created last season. So Forest are gonna be a mediocre team. It's gonna be like a 60. I think like 50.
This has nothing to do with Arsenal at all. I said it from the first second.
15.
I said who's getting sacked.
They're gonna be 12th. They're gonna be like 13th. Like they're gonna be like, yeah, we know we're not gonna talk about
Europa. Emery and Aston Villa have a bigger chance of winning Europa.
Yeah, they're not gonna. So Forest are gonna go back to be a mediocre. I would start Leone versus Burnley to save Konate for. I think you're being
ليوني ايش ما جوميز موجود يا عمر انت يعني ما كل 7 كيلو حواوشي اليوم صح دائما داير ورا كرشك ومخك راح.
I need the Isak celebration at the Emirates 3-0. Oh my, the only striker I've seen give Saliba and Gabriel major problems and we have him. We'll see how it goes. I wanted to touch on something before we end. And
like and subscribe, chat. By the way, 1,000 people in here. I know there's 50 frauds who haven't yet subscribed, so subscribe and like the video right now, please. Helps
guys,
the channel grow.
500
likes. You have our word, guys. Khalas. No more vacations or anything. Inshallah, happy, safe, and healthy from now to the end of the year. So like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
The criticism of Gyökeres is unmatched, right? Erling Haaland touched the ball like 10 times, gets a goal, tap in. People say the best striker in the world is great, fantastic, right? Gyökeres today, link-up play existed in the first half. He scored the tap in by being in the right place at the right time, hit the bar. After, he's still playing with jeans. He runs awkward. He only scored the tap in. I know that you're a Liverpool fan, but we got to be honest that sometimes there is an agenda from the media against Victor Gyökeres. Seriously. I
I don't
can't
give a fuck
describe
about
it,
the
but
media, Mo.
like there is an agenda,
You
bro.
have
Like
agenda
there is an
against
agenda.
everyone. I titled my video Gyökeres great goal.
Like
Because that's no one gives a fuck if the striker Gyökeres has 3 goals and 4. If I do that over a Premier League season, he's got 25 goals. خلاص, no one cares how, حبيبي. No one gives a fuck, honestly.
yeah, it
Genuinely.
doesn't matter.
Genuinely, I say this as a football fan here. خلاص, don't insult our intelligence.
Here you
No
go,
one
here you
gives
go.
a fuck.
Watch this. He did nothing more. He scored,
scored.
hit the bar, and
Bob
created a
Haaland
couple of
scored
chances.
twice against Wolves, and you were all glazing him in the chat with 8 touches. Now what?
Tap ins as well. Like tap in. Like literally, what's his name?
And you want to know what
Back.
shows that I keep the same energy? Away at Anfield, I said I feel bad for Gyökeres because they didn't create him anything. عادي, same energy.
Like, what do you mean he did nothing? He scored a goal.
That's what he's there for. Not everything is agenda. And by the way, hold that to everyone who told me Eze can't play left wing. Hold that on your head top. Dunked every single one of you fucking losers who said he's a left 10. He's a left. In Crystal Palace, he played left 10. He's not really a left winger. Hold. One touch, pow, across the pitch into the boot of Gyökeres. Unbelievably accurate pass, by the way. Just so you know.
And by the way, with the left foot first touch on when the ball is bouncing,
it's
not
pass.
easy. It's like it's on the money, like right pace, you know what, like right power behind it. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, but yeah, and good first touch. Bro, I'm telling you, there is an agenda.
You need Arsenal to do well content-wise, Mo. I know. And me the same, because if هسه أنا as a Liverpool fan, يعني خلاص, the Liverpool fans are happy anyway and we're excited anyway. But content-wise, there needs to be a race. Clearly, City are
100%.
ass. Clearly, Chelsea are not ready yet. So your last hope is Arsenal. Be honest to the people.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
If they don't do well, we're fucking cooked. We're all cooked. We're cooked.
Yeah.
Wallahi, Arsenal must do well. Otherwise, we're all cooked, people. We're all cooked. And they are doing well. We gotta be honest. They are doing well. Like Arsenal,
yeah, they are.
Losing one game at Anfield does not define anything. You know what I mean? It doesn't. Like,
it's the way for me.
Again, we're not gonna go into the discussion of Liverpool. That was 3 weeks ago. Because you believe that Arsenal win there to defend, and they tried to win, but they couldn't do it. To be honest, I believe that today's game is giving Arsenal something that is not in. I have to say this. It's giving Arsenal the depth. Moreno, no Odegaard, no Aneri. You know, it's good to Madueke. It's good to have these things.
Aneri was good today.
It was okay. Yeah, it was good. It's not bad. But I don't think he follows Arteta. I don't think he follows Arteta's instruction. He kept yelling at him. Did you notice?
Yeah.
He kept yelling at him for some whatever reason. I don't know why, but
don't follow his instructions. Just fuck this. I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, he takes the ball, tries to dribble, like does things on his own, you know. Like, and I'm like, oh, you boy are gonna get dropped next game for sure, even if Odegaard is not fit. I still think that Odegaard, bro. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced with Odegaard. I'm not.
What
like,
are you not convinced?
I know he played 17 minutes. He drops too deep again. Like, why do you drop so deep, you know? Like, just fucking be where you're supposed to be, you know? Be where you're supposed to be. Why are you dropping deep? Why are you doing that? I don't know. I'm still waiting to see what is going to happen at the, like, who do they play City next, which is, it's at the Emirates, though. No,
City
it's
are
at the
gonna get
Etihad.
something against Arsenal. Watch.
It's at the Etihad, right? Is it at the
No,
Etihad or Emirates?
Emirates.
Is it at the?
Emirates.
It's at the Emirates. I'm expecting Arsenal win, huh?
Expecting
Do you know
براحتك.
why?
Let's see.
Do you know why I'm expecting Arsenal win?
Why?
Because Arsenal lost to Liverpool. If Arsenal got a point at Liverpool and City got a point at Arsenal, that's fine. But because you lost at your direct rival, you need to actually win. You must.
Mhm.
You must win against City, right? You must win against Manchester City. And I'm gonna see. Listen, and City don't play low block. No excuses. City don't play low blocks.
City
have the
play
spaces.
no block.
No block for
Just
real.
slow block, no block.
There is
That's what
no
City.
block for real. You know
لا
what I
block
mean?
ولا بطيخ. City don't have block to begin with.
Yeah, they don't. They have nothing. They have nothing. City got nothing. So don't tell me block or no block. Keep Gomez only in dire need. He's made of glass.
يا حبيبي, I already know that what Paul Joyce reported has been reported by the club and directly to him. Leone is gonna make his first start against Southampton. خلاص, put the fries in the bag.
Really? This is it? خلاص, it's
يا
already
حبيبي, Slot
decided?
is not gonna put an 18-year-old directly in a Premier League game.
خلاص, it's done.
Yeah.
We'll
Are the
see.
people there in your show?
No, only two people. Only two people. Anyway, Salah gets injured.
Become third, bro, at best. Not with the new team we have. Not with Isak and Ekitike.
Yeah, not with
Most
Isak.
you think London teams have it harder. Every London team plays 7 derbies every year. Oh my god.
Do you really think, my friend, average 1.85 points at Chelsea, 1.8 last 20 years, other below 1.5, it's like losing 9 to 21 points, 9 over 21 points guaranteed.
Arsenal's big games is Spurs, Chelsea, Man United. Liverpool's big games is Everton, Chelsea, City, Man United. City for both, so forget City. We're talking derbies, okay? Chelsea for both, Manchester United for both. You have Spurs, we have Everton. You're literally counting Brentford and West Ham and teams like this as a derby just because they're from Liverpool. So if Tranmere Rovers, if Tranmere were in the Premier League, I should count it as a derby, right? What kind of dumbass logic is this? Derby is not just you being from the same city. Derby is actually like a rivalry, bro. When Mo referred to Inter Juve, he said Derby d'Italia. You know, like the derby of Italy. Not every club in Milan is a derby for Inter. AC is the derby for Inter. Not every club in history who exists in the city of Milan is a derby. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, bro. Come on, man. West Ham ain't no derby.
What is this?
Sam
Leone.
That build is not 18. Yeah, his build is not 18, but he is 18, which means he's gonna make mistakes. He's a young center back, so you have to be
Let me
patient.
go start my show. Just give me 1 minute. Let me just start the show. 30 seconds. 1 minute.
بدك اضل احكي ولا اسكر ولا شو؟
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah.
No, just
Mo just remembered the Juve loss. The one thing about Mo, I'll tell you. I mean, روح خلاص. The one thing I'll tell you about Mo is he hates Juventus more than any club in the planet. Like, that's the club he hates the most. So I will speak for him. I'm telling you right now, brother, that this loss to Juve hurts him more than anything because he hates Juventus because of everything that's happened in the past and them cheating and blah, blah, blah. Like, everything that Juventus has done in the past is the reason why this hurts him more than anything else. That's the thing. So, yeah. Ash, why do Arsenal fans always take stuff to the next level immediately? Mosquera's the best under 20 center back on the planet. Why do you do too much? Why do you consistently do too much every single season? Why can't you just be relax? Bro, it's like 2 good games, bro. Chill. Just chill. Have a day off. Just relax a little bit. Just relax. Yeah, but you're talking about the definition of a derby. I'm talking about the rivalry in it. Are West Ham and Arsenal rivals? No. Are Arsenal and Fulham rivals? No. Are Arsenal and fucking Brentford rivals? No. That's my point. Rivalries don't just stem from geography alone. There is a historical meaning behind it. Chelsea and Leeds are not even in the same area and it's a rivalry. Don't just bring up like random things, bro. Don't just bring up random things. That's the thing. Like, just because it's the same city doesn't mean anything. Just because the same city is not the same thing, bro. Like, you get me? There are certain cities with a lot of clubs that come from the same city. That doesn't mean that every game between them is a derby, bro. Derby is like, by definition, you could say has a geographical definition to it, but it's more than just geography. You get me? There's history. There's a lot of things. There's history. There's a lot of things. You get me? So, yeah. Mosquera is good, though. I think Mosquera did have a great game. I think Mosquera did have a great game. He did. So I did all that explanation for nothing. Okay, guys. So according to Sikuile, Arsenal and West Ham, guys, are rivals. Because a very tough game for Arsenal playing West Ham. Anyway, guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. We're going to send you guys over to Footy Judge Mo. He's live right now with the boys. See you guys on the other side. Peace out.